Hey, what's up? My name is Jam. Welcome to the Reality Jam, where we review reality shows. This is Durban, Real Houses of Durban review. This is episode 4. Before I go ahead, because people are under my comments saying post the whole show, post the full episode, post the full episode. First of all, I've written it in the description. It's a review of the show. And second, I can't post the full episode. You have to go watch it on Showmax. I can't post the full episode here. I can't post the full episode. You watch it on Showmax. So this is just a review. You know how when you sit in your house and you're watching a show and you're like, that's not, you are wrong, or you have an opinion about the show? That's basically what I'm doing. I'm just stating my opinion. So that's my review, okay? So please like, share, comment, subscribe, support a bitch.
Support me, bitch!
The episode started from where it left off. Zama and her questions. Zama asked, who here has faked a hijacking? And everyone is just like, what? A hijacking? Who's faked a hijacking? And then Amy was like, I think it's Jojo who's faked a hijacking so that Boo Bear can get her new car. And then Jojo's like, cool with it. And Jojo's like, oh my God, I have never done that, but that's a really good idea. And then Zama was like, I think it's Amy. And everyone is like, why? Why? Well, the streets are talking. And Lee asked her, also, you're the one who wrote this question. And Zama said, yes, I wrote this question. I saw you were coming and I Googled you. And that's what came up. Someone said that you lied about the hijacking. Amy was so angry. Amy was like, listen, I would never lie about something like that, number one. Number two, my kids were with me. I was beaten up in front of my kids. There's videos and pictures showing that I was beaten up. I was physically abused because of this. So why would I fake the hijacking? And Zama is like, then why are people online saying that you faked the hijacking? And Zama is like, Amy is like, the person who hijacked me is the one who said I faked the hijacking. Amy was angry. And Amy is like, listen, my kids were there. This happened in front of my kids. And I wouldn't be going to the police station or reporting it if it was fake. And why were you Googling me? And Zama is like, you were not invited, so it was my responsibility to Google you. And I like how Amy said, yes, I wasn't invited, but I'm here. I'm here now. I wasn't invited, but I'm here now. Zama went about all this wrong. Like, first of all, she shouldn't have come at her the first time you're meeting this woman. You shouldn't have done that. That's number one. Number two, that was a really sensitive topic, Zama. And the girl is even showing pictures of how she was beaten up. Her kids were there while she was being hijacked. And then you bringing this up. Nobody at the table was supporting her. Nobody, Zama, that is. Nobody at the table was helping her out. Because Amy was just insulting her. Amy went in on Zama. Like if it was a fight, this is Zama, this is Amy. Zama was just trying to get a word in. It's my response. No. It was hectic for Zama. But Zama, you deserved it. Why the hell would you go and Google someone and then come and say, oh, you who faked a hijacking? It wasn't cute. But I'm glad that Amy defended herself. At some point, even Sisha was like, it's okay. You don't even have to explain yourself no more. We get it. And it ended there. Sisha and Jojo meet up. Jojo was like, you already met up with my bestie Nong, so it's good we meet up and just clear the air. For me, Sisha did not apologize, or if she did, they didn't show it. Sisha just did not take accountability. Because Sisha, you were mean to Jojo. Like I said last episode, you were mean to Jojo and Nonko for no reason. They didn't do shit to you. You were mean to them. I don't know, because your bestie Annie wanted you to be mean. I don't know. Partly also because of Sunny. I don't know, because you were trying to be this bad bitch last season, but you were mean. I would have preferred you apologize to Jojo. But anyway, you came in there saying Jojo, I didn't know who you were last year. I'm pretty sure you didn't know who I was last year, but I'm glad that we went through that rough patch. Friendships can be tested, blah 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 blah. And that's how she skated with that. But she did bring flowers for Jojo. She did bring some flowers. They talk about the events. They talk about how Zama came for Amy. They didn't like it. They also talk about how Zama dismissed Angel when it came to the infertility story. Not story, the infertility thing. Okay, story. That the way just Zama dismissed, and she just wanted to cut her cake. Last episode I did say it wasn't sensitive for Zama to just like brush it off, but I was also like, she kind of asked, are you okay? And Angel's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not okay, but cut the cake. Well, someone who has empathy will be like, no, forget the cake. What's wrong? You're not okay. But then again, it's her birthday. Like I'm looking at it both sides. It's her birthday party. She wants to cut the cake, and I even doubt it was really her birthday, because it's weird that you had a birthday party and your friends were not there, just the castmates. You just say you wanted to hold a party and you just wanted to be messy. It's weird that your friends were not there, or your family was, or your sister that you say that was close was not at your birthday party. But anyway. What else did they do? Jojo says that Zama has been going around calling people, talking about Angel, saying Angel is broke, saying Angel doesn't own her businesses, saying Angel doesn't know nothing about construction, and all these things. And then Sisha said, remember, Sisha is the one who brought Zama, but like I said, they're not friends, so it's fine. But Sisha brought Zama in, and Sisha was like, I'm disappointed in Zama, and we're not on the same league, and she has this string of boyfriends that say they regret being with her. And I was like, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? And I don't even know if that's her real age. She's saying she's 40. I don't know if that's her real age. So Sisha was already pissed at Zama, so Sisha's gonna come hard for Zama. And funny enough, so Zama was brought in by Sisha. Jojo asked Sisha, talks to Sisha about Bube retiring, and you know they're both married to older men, and she was just asking for advice. So Sisha said, you're in trouble because now there'll be idols sitting in the house and all this. But she did tell Jojo to look for something that Bube likes and just steer him that way so that he doesn't get on your nerves. Simple as that. Amy's at the house. The next scene was Amy at the house with her sister. They talk about the children. The children are in boarding school. She said that she was going through depression and she didn't feel like it was good for the children to be around her. So she decided to take them to boarding. I think that's nice, because sometimes parents go through things, and then as children you're there to witness all that, and you end up being the punching bag. The children, I mean, you end up being the punching bag. So I'm glad she realized, listen, I'm going through something. Let me just take the kids off to boarding school instead of me dumping my problems on them. So it was cool. They talk about the divorce, and then she says that her sister asked, are you going to let him see the kids? And she said, I don't want him near the kids. If he was protecting the kids when we were together, it's fine. But he wasn't even protecting the kids when we were together. And I'm guessing he wasn't a good guy. Probably abusive. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But he wasn't a good guy. And that's why Amy doesn't want him at all near the kids. They say, but they have both moved on. And again, she's not going to talk about her relationship. She's not going to disclose it. And I'm not happy about that. Don't come to a reality show if you're not going to talk about your relationship. She talks about Zama coming for her and talking about the whole hijacking thing, and says that she has mug shots and she was going to beat up Zama and all this. We do not want a violent person on Real Housewives of Durban. We don't want a violent person. We don't. The next scene was Zama and Nonku meeting up. When Nonku sat down, and Nonku looks really nice. Again, her body looks nice. The lips, but her body looks nice. When Nonku sat down, she's like, how was your birthday? And Zam was like, you didn't even bring a gift. To be honest, the only person who brought a gift was Sisha. Everyone else did not bring a gift. And another thing, Sisha is the only person who brings a gift when they go to someone's houses. These other ladies, they do not. Etiquette is out the window. They do not bring anything. So Nonku is like, I didn't know it was your birthday. Nonku, it was written on the invitation. It was written on the invitation. It was her birthday. None of you read the invitation? Or all of you just saw peacock and that was it? It was a peacock theme thing. That's it. Because Nonku didn't bring a gift. None of the ladies brought a gift. So I'm on Zama's side on that. You just don't come to a birthday party and not bring a gift. Anyway, Nonku didn't bring a gift. And then before Nonku could continue, she's like, listen, about your birthday party, before I continue, I didn't like what you did to Amy. Zam was like, no. So you came here to tell me what I did or I not do to Amy. And she was like, everybody wrote questions. Everybody wrote questions. Nobody wrote a kumbaya question or a cute question or a nice question, but nobody wrote a hijacking question apart from you, Zama. You're the only one who wrote that. Someone writing a question like, oh, fake designer bag. Yes, it is an effed up question, but it's not as bad as you faked a hijacking. That's a really effed up question, especially if it actually happened. But now Zama is trying to justify it. I have been hijacked and I wouldn't want someone to lie about it. And that's why I just wanted the girl to explain herself. No, you wanted to embarrass her and you thought the other ladies would have your back. And they didn't have your back. And now you're pissed at Nonku, telling Nonku, you did not have my back when she was yelling at me, screaming at me. You didn't have my back. And now you're here telling me what I did to Amy. Someone was pissed and trying to justify why she was asking that question. And Nonku is telling her the question was not right. And she was even telling you her kids were there while she was being beaten up. And she's like, I didn't mention the kids. Zama was trying to justify the question. Zama told Nonku, if you wanted to get to know me, you could have come here, asked about me, asked about my life. But you came here just straight telling me I shouldn't have done this to Amy. And you also did not have my back. When she was screaming and yelling at me. Now, Zama does have a point. If you want to get to know me, you could have come and, asked about me, asked about my life. What do I do? Where am I from? And all this. You could have come like that. But Nonku came in wanting to kind of check her and wanted to be like, what you did was wrong. Zama was right there. So you didn't come here to know more about me. But then again, Zama, you can't pull a stand that you pull and expect someone not to try and come and just tell you, listen, babe, what you did was wrong. That meeting did not end well. No, I don't think Nonku and Zama will be friends. I think they're both spiritual people. They love the Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. But they're not going to be friends. The next thing was Lee and her girls getting some money payday. They were at the spa. Lee's talking to the girls about her spiritual journey and how traditional it is. And she's just telling them, I know your father does not believe in what I do or in what I believe in. Since they're staunch Christians, they just don't believe in the traditional way. And she's just asking the girls, are you cool with it and all this? The girls are like, yes, that doesn't love it, but I guess it's gotten to a point. If we want to find out more about your traditional journey and your spiritual journey, it's okay. And Slee was just basically telling them, keep an open mind. The day you want to know more, I'm here to tell you. I don't want you to be scared of telling me, and I don't want you to be scared of telling your father that you want to know. Period. That's it. I think that's good. That's good. That's fair enough. The next thing is Jojo and Bob, who I love. I really love them. I love them together. So Bob is just telling Jojo, listen, about him being her manager when it comes to selling the art and all this. So he's just trying to tell her the business side. Because remember, Jojo sells her art and then gives all the money to charity. Now, Bob is trying to tell her, you don't have to give all the money to charity. It's a business now, since I'll be retiring. And I guess Bob is going to be bored. So the only thing to do is what? Manage Jojo. And Jojo ain't feeling it. Jojo doesn't want to work, which is fine. We get it. Because they even joked, you want me to sell meat? There's no way I'm wearing a net. And then there's no way I'm dealing with customers. She doesn't want to sell her art for profit. She wants just to sell her art and give all the money to charity. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's a privilege. It's not a bad privilege, but it's a privilege. She doesn't want to work. Leave the woman alone. Nonko has an event coming up. It's called Glow Up Event. Remember, she did her body. And the one organizing the event is there. They're just finalizing the details. And she told Nonko, your mom wants to speak. And I was like, I'm not going to give her more than 20 minutes. And she wants to wear yellow. And Nonko's like, I already sent her the theme. She has to follow the theme. I know a lot of people don't like Nonko's mom, but I like Queen. I like Queen. What they call her? Queen Mom? Mom Queen? Whatever they call her, I like her. I cannot wait to see her. I miss her. I really do. The next scene was Sisha and Angel meeting up. Angel has a nice body. They meet up. Basically, this is why they meet up. Sisha just wants to assure Angel, because Angel said she felt like this was a safe space with the ladies, with this group to talk, and she didn't get that. When she tried to talk, she was shut down. So she didn't get that. And so Sisha just wants to assure her, listen, it is a safe space. Whatever you're going through, you can just talk to us and we'll listen. Yes, you are shut down, but that doesn't mean that's who we are. And Sisha just felt bad that they didn't stick up for Zama more. They should have stuck up for her. They didn't stick up for her more. So she's just telling her, it's a safe space. You can talk to us about it. And she does talk to Sisha about her infertility issues. I don't think they showed us the whole thing, but she does talk to Sisha about it. And just tell her, this is what I'm going through. Sisha just says, listen, you can talk to us. And when it comes to the Maria thing, Sisha says, yes, Maria is like a dog with a bone. And she just didn't like what you said. And Angel, I do think that Angel lied. I don't think Maria told about Juan. I don't think that happened. And the way Angel is explaining it is like, I've already apologized to Maria. But it's like she wants me to apologize again and again and again. So does that mean you lied, Angel? Does that mean you lied? And that's why you apologize? And if it's that, just say, listen, yes, you did not tell me about Juan. You didn't tell me I just made that up, or I had it from Jojo and Juan, not from Maria. Because I think you did hear it from Jojo and Juan about their beef. They talk about that, and she says she's going to talk to Maria, and they're gonna sort it. But I'm glad Sisha talked to her about it. I'm glad Sisha made Angel feel like, listen, you can come to this group and just speak. It's a safe space. Do not worry. It's Jojo's party to show her fancy house. It's the cowboy event. I love cowboy theme. I love the theme. It looks nice. And then at least the ladies were not dressed in gowns, couture, heels. They just looked nice. Nonko came in fast. Nonko was looking nice, of course. Nonko came in and Jojo's like, do you have some tea for me? And Jojo's like, yes, I met up with Zama, and my goodness, she didn't want to hear me at all. She just kept yelling and shouting. Okay, she wasn't yelling and shouting. She just kept coming at me because I was trying to defend Amy. And she said that we didn't defend her when she was being screamed at. So Jojo's like, listen, I have a bone to pick with her, because she's been calling people around talking about Angel. So today, after we've had our fun, we're going to sit down and ask her about it. If she has something to say to Angel, let her say it face to face. But this calling, no, that's what got us into trouble last season because of Sane. Because of Sane saying this and this and this and that. By the time it gets to someone, Sane has completely twisted it. So George is like, we're not doing that this year. The other ladies started coming in, and Jojo decides to give them a tour. Nonko has already seen the house. Jojo's giving them a tour. Everybody's like, oh my God, the house looks amazing. But it's true, they were showing the before and after. The renovations are spectacular. They really are. Like Maria said, the renovations are spectacular. After that, what happened after that? Oh, so Risha had to leave because she had a function at her house, family, so she had to leave. Something weird happened when Sorisha got to the bar and said hi to Nonku, and then Nonku was like, "Do you know Duduzane?" And Sorisha was like, "Yes," or "Hi," and then in her confession was like, "I'm so shocked to see Duduzane." So I was like, "Who is Duduzane?" And then I went to Google, and Duduzane is Jacob Zuma's son. What was he doing there? That was weird. That was really weird. But anyway, I guess Jojo knows people in high places, right? Okay, so the Gazmans were also there. Yeah. So they played some games. They played games. They had fun. When they showed the games, they were clearly having fun. They did play tug of war. They did play eating games. They had a lot of fun. And then after that, who came in? Annie came in. Mr. Ambition. Honestly, it didn't give what they wanted it to give. Like, it wasn't like a what, nothing like that. Okay, Annie came in. She had a cute confessional. She looked nice. And then she was like, "I'm not staying for long. I don't want to give people so much of my energy." And I'm like, "Why are you here then? Why are you here then?" Annie, why are you here then? Why are you not back full time? Why are you not back full time? Anyway, Annie came in. I think the only people who were really, really happy to see her was Jojo and Slee. Because Nonku wasn't that excited. And maybe Maria. Nonku wasn't really that excited to see her. And the other ladies don't really know her. So Jojo's like, "Let's go sit down, have some drinks, and then we're going to talk." They went and sat down. I guess they ate also because they fast forwarded it. And Jojo went straight into it. So she was like, "Listen, ladies, thank you for coming to my fancy house. But there's something that's been going on and I just don't want it to linger. So I want us to resolve this right here and right now." And she just started saying, "Zama, you have been calling people around talking about Angel. I don't know if you hate Angel, but if you do, it's better you tell Angel right here, right now, instead of calling us." And Zama started explaining herself. And Zama is like, "I didn't know I hate Angel. I don't hate Angel. I haven't been going around calling people around." And before she could even finish explaining herself, Angel started. Angel checked her though. Angel did check her. I'm not saying Angel did not check her. Angel checked her. Angel's like, "You're talking about my business. You're talking about my parents. You're talking about my money and my bank account. Like, you know what's going on with me. First of all, I do have businesses. Second of all, yes, my mom and dad do have businesses. And whatever. And if I'm running their business, or what's wrong with me having their money?" You know, basically that's what Angel was saying. What's wrong with me having their money? Or what's wrong with me spending their money? Or what's wrong with me saying their businesses are my businesses? They're my parents. What's wrong? I still do have my own businesses. I still do have my money. Oh, she said Zama talked about her car, that she drives a raggedy ass car. And Angel was like, "I got the car as a birthday present on my 21st birthday. So that's why I still drive the car. And I don't want to be seen driving different cars just for likes and all this." Now you're contradicting yourself, because the first episode when you came in at Sorisha's party, you did say, "I'm an influencer. Of course I'm going to come in different cars." Fast forward to second episode, you're saying that you're going to drive your raggedy ass car. You don't drive new cars just for likes and all this. So what is it? Which one is it? But anyway, for her saying, "Yes, I got that car for my 21st birthday. That's the car I still drive." So that car has been there for 9 years, because you're 29, right? She explained herself. She defended herself. She checked Zama, and everybody was just like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." And then Slee joined in. And Slee said, there's something I forgot. Before they even started saying that, Jojo was apologizing to Angel. "I'm so sorry, when you started talking about your infertility issues, we did not rile up and just talk to you and just listen to you and all this. We apologize for that." Slee also said, "Yes, we apologize for that. We should have listened to you." And then Slee tried to defend Zama by saying, "Remember, Zama went to get a knife to cut her cake, so Zama wasn't there for the conversation." And remember, Amy already had beef with Zama. So Amy was like, "But when she came back, she did ask, We did tell her, but she continued to cut the cake. So they were not having it. There was no way they would let Zama just ride and say, oh yes, I wasn't there, so I don't know what you guys talk about. Amy was like, no, when she came back we told her, but she still wanted to cut the cake. So she was insensitive, period. After Angel explained herself, saying her raggedy ass car was her 21st birthday gift, her parents' businesses are her businesses and there's nothing wrong with her. And then Zama decided to talk. And Zama is like, I didn't know I hate Angel. Jojo, I didn't know I hate Angel. And people saying I keep calling them. When I'm calling, am I just speaking and you're just listening? People are acting like you don't talk back or you don't say anything back. So I'm just speaking alone, right? It's basically she's saying, when I was gossiping about Angel, no one was responding. So I was just gossiping and everyone was quiet. I was the only one who was gossiping. And then Slee said, you know, when you talked to me about Angel, it was in confidence. And I didn't think you were telling anyone else. But when I heard that you're telling other people the same thing, I was like, oh shit, are you talking about me also? You know, Slee has to chime in right now because Nonku's paying her that. So she has to start beef with someone. Zama, at some point you have to take accountability. You can't be saying like, oh, okay, because no one is saying what, I'm not going to say what the other people are saying. So let me just be like, okay, fine, it's all on me. No, you have to take accountability and say, yes, I did say this about Angel. Yes, I should have said this about Angel. Or yes, I did this and this and this. But you just copying out and be like, oh, so the other people didn't say shit. I'm the only one to say shit. And then she said, Nonku, did you not say that she doesn't know nothing about construction? Nonku. I believe Nonku said that. We all know Nonku is messy. That's my girl, but Nonku is messy. Nonku tried to act like she didn't tell Zama. They showed a flashback of Nonku talking to Sisha though. Nonku was talking to Sisha. Nonku was not talking to Zama. Do I think Nonku told Zama something? Yes, most probably. About the construction thing, I'm 100% sure she did. It didn't go beyond that, but it's gonna continue next week. But Zama, you started early gossiping about Angel, and you didn't play it smart. You didn't even play it smart, and then you kept calling her kid after she already told you don't call her kid. And I'm glad the Angel checks you, because Angel was like, yes, a well-kept kid, something you wish you had. I was like, okay, Angel, okay, you can read, you can gather the girls a little bit, you can. And then our dear Angel was like, listen, I googled you also. I found out why you were fired. You have a standoffish attitude, and that's why you were fired. And Zama is like, that's not what I was fired. If you want proof, I'll show you the letters, but that's not why I was fired. And then Amy chimed in, and Amy's like, I also googled you. I know things about you that you would not want people to know right now. So I would shut up if I was you. So Amy was also coming for Zama, remember. But I'm not mad at Amy, because listen, you googled Amy first and talks about her faking a hijacking. So it's right, or it's okay for Amy to google you also. I can't wait to see what Amy found out, because Zama did look a bit scared, like, oh shit. So I can't wait to see what Zama found out. I'm guessing the new ladies are the ones who are going to bring the drama, and then the OGs are not going to fight. The OGs will just be like, no, that's not nice. No, that's not nice. No, that's not nice. But the newbies are the ones who are going to fight. So I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm enjoying this season so far. I am. So I'll see you guys next week. That's the review. Bye bye.